The Jonesborough Senior Center will present We Were So Young, a new play based on the stories of their members. Dana Kehs and Jaeger are here with more. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. So Dana, I'm going to start with you. Tell me a little bit about this play and kind of how it formed, because I'm sure you guys have a lot of very interesting stories at the Senior Center there.
These stories were taken actually from the members. These are true stories from the members. They were gathered by Jules Courier. She rewrote them into a play form. It is directed by Lucas Schmidt. And these stories are about the baby boomers. These are the ones that parents fought in the Korean War, and how they were faced with the Vietnam War, and they were faced with the Cold War, and how did they get through that? How did they overcome that? That's what these stories are about.
Right. And so, Mary Ann, what is it like for you to be able to be a part of something like this and kind of bring those stories from the members back to life?
Oh, it's so wonderful, and it's an honor. As you can tell, I am a coal miner is one of my parts, and I get to deal with the strikes and what women did during the strikes and all that kind of thing. And then my other part had to do with a lady who was in Okinawa. So many people do not know that Okinawa had something to do with the Vietnam War. But if you come to this play, you will find out.
Wow, so interesting. And Dana, tell me a little bit about your part specifically as well.
My part is the story of Pam Kruger. She had joined the FBI at 18 years old, right out of high school. That's when Nancy Reagan had the Just Say No campaign going on strong, and Miami Vice was the coolest thing on television, and she joined the FBI. She eventually went to the police department and was a part of their drug department, and it talks about how she was in there for over 20 years.
Wow.
And then what we do is we do a little role playing with a couple other cast members so people can get a feel of what it's like to be a police officer in a drug bust.
Right. And so have you guys performed these for, you know, the people's stories that you are taking? Have you performed them for them yet?
We will.
No.
Now, I
It
will.
will be
She will be there. Yeah, she will be there for my story.
Right.
I think one of her stories that the person has passed on.
Right.
And we will be remembering those whose stories we did that have passed on.
And that's so important to do it, because it's kind of, this art form is something that can keep those stories alive for many years to come, right?
And
Yes.
It is. We're so proud to do this.
I'm sure, I'm sure.
It is incredible that to see the actual people that you're doing their story out in the audience and them nodding and smiling and clapping. It's incredible.
We hope.
Yeah, we hope.
Well, I'm sure that
we're going for that.
Yeah. But Thursday you will actually be doing a private performance for the members, right?
Yes.
Are you guys so excited? I'm sure they're very excited as well.
Yes.
I am very excited.
Yes, but there's only 2 times really that the public can come to see you all performing these stories and hear these stories, right?
Friday night at 7 and Saturday night at 7, and that's at the Senior Center in Jonesborough.
Yes.
And that's the only time, and after that, we're done.
You never know, right? You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
But definitely come and see it, because this is something so important. Because it's people from here, their stories, and how they played a role in shaping really our history. Because if you think about
that's exactly right.
Yeah, kind of keeping the history alive, right?
Yep.
They were so fearless and independent, and you know, we get our stamina and our grits and guts from them. So it's awesome.
Yes.
Well, I am so excited for you guys. I'm so excited for the members to be able to see this as well. Ladies, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. So make sure you check out the Jonesborough Senior Center, the We Were So Young play. All the information is right there. The public performances will be this Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Jonesborough Senior Center. You can go to jonesborough.com/tickets for more information.